Mr. Mack-Poole, 3-minute history, Johannes Gutenberg, the printing press. Now this is one of my favourite parts of history. You can really see how a dynamic invention changes absolutely everything. All intellectual thought in Europe is completely impacted. I would say that the invention of the printing press goes down in history as one of the most important events ever in human history. The consequences of the printing press are just absolutely huge. Religion with the Reformation, all human knowledge is completely improved with the Renaissance and what follows it in the Enlightenment. It really is a turning point, a key seminal moment in history. Gutenberg's movable type meant that books were no longer the reserve of the rich. Everyone could afford them because of obvious supply and demand economics. The Gutenberg Bible is obviously the first example of how the printing press revolutionised books. However, hard-working men at the printing press didn't only produce Bibles. As this graph demonstrates, the sheer volume, the amount of books printed due to the impact of the printing press was absolutely immense. Look at the 18th century and how many books were in print. But your course is Medicine Through Time, and the tangibility of Gutenberg's printing press is really felt with Andreas Vesalius. Now, Andreas Vesalius really represents a turning point himself, a turning point in the knowledge of human biology. Now, this was because Galen didn't fully understand human biology. He made a lot of mistakes in his writing. Now, this wasn't entirely Galen's fault. Galen, due to the religion of his time, was banned from really dissecting a cadaver, a dead human body. And therefore, how could he understand what the human body looked like? Well, he couldn't. So what he did do, as he was an intelligent man with a resolve who wouldn't give up, he took the bodies of animals and falsely applied that to humans. Okay, now obviously animal physiology and human physiology is completely different. And this was exposed by Vesalius. Now, the fact that Galen's ideas of human biology were incorrect meant that future intellectuals in the Renaissance would be able to challenge Galen's ideas. This meant men like William Harvey could challenge Galen's ideas in his book De Motu Cordis. Now, De Motu Cordis demonstrated that there was a circulatory system, that the blood revolved around the body in a circle, in a circulatory system. And this was really important. This meant that Galen's bloodletting would be further challenged. So really, to conclude, Gutenberg's printing press opened up an information highway, an internet before the internet, which allowed old ideas to be challenged and great new ideas, revolutionary ideas, access to a intellectualized Europe of the Renaissance.